Okay, here we have on this shelf is some earlier Sideshow and Hot Toys Plan Ape figures plus the NECA and the 8-inch Gorilla remake of the the Mego line. Also an antenna hanger and the Hallmark Dr. Zaius Christmas ornament, which is really cool. I really enjoyed the Hot Toys Plan B Ape figures, and I loved the mutant figures that Sideshow did. I wish they did more of them, or some in different costumes. That would have been much real better. But these guys, they really did a lot of work and a good job. Unfortunately, they ended the line with the more expensive ones with just 3 gorillas, and even though each one has their own face, distinct faces, you could see, it still would have been nice if they did a mutant or maybe some other characters, in the line, or Julius or Lucius or any of the other, faith givers, the different orangutans would have been nice. But this is what's on this shelf of the Plan B Apes. And also, right here is a background beneath rifle. And I have another shelf here with more NECA, Metacon, and the Sideshow figures, plus 2 custom mutants back there, which is really cool. The Mego, Dr. Zaius, and Galen. Plus the Hallmark chimp, which is really nice. We got a mixture of everything in this case here. And I have 2 more shelves of Plan B Apes small figures. Of course, the rest of the line from the Megos, as well as the Metacon. Metacon really did an amazing job, and they weren't too overly priced. I mean, the Apenauts is a wonderful thing, and the different Taylor, the Nova, the Ursus, the Caesar. No, they really did. And then the TV show Lieutenant, which is really, I love, because I have the original leather costume from the TV show. And down here on the bottom shelf is the Lawgiver statue. Then the 2001 figures, the Gibbon small ones, the earlier Plan B Apes that came out years before, which are, they're not the greatest, but it was apes, and it was anything apes, which we haven't had for a long time, so which was really nice to see. But this is it on these few shelves down here with my, a collection of Hot Toys figures and this and that. Also down here in the same room with the small figures, I have these 2 banks that were made back in the 70s, plastic. They came like brown and a pinkish colors, unpainted. These were custom painted by a company in California. I had the Dr. Zaius, and actually one of his workers did a custom 0 one, which was really amazing. It was nice, but what happened, I guess they were so old and so dry and brittle. Maybe they heat in California or whatever. But you see, actually the detail work, they did a really nice job. I mean, these are wonderful. They really are. But going back to the I had the 0 and the Zaius, that they dried out. And they were like brittle, like glass. I didn't realize it. Had stuff moved around inside the house, and they got knocked off the shelf and like shattered like glass. I was upset about losing the pieces and the amount of money they cost, but what can you do? Also here is an original mutant background face and hood from beneath the Plan B Apes. One of the Plan B Apes, and beneath Plan B Apes, chimp masks, the really horrible ones that you see, especially in the arena scene when Ursus is giving his speech, where they're like the really droopy muzzle and stuff. Made me crazy, once you really paid attention to it. Also, it's another mutant face pull off. Then there's the veiny mutant, which I love. It's an amazing piece. And then there's my gorilla back there. I'll pull them out and have better angles and pictures of them later in the video.